Hello, I'm Paul Lees. I'm the Chief Executive of the Directors Housing Group. I would like to tell you what happened at our recent round of board meetings. If you're a regular viewer, you'll know that we've been having a governance review of late, and this was the first meeting where we had the membership from the group, the Board of HCA and the Board of Beach at one meeting. One very topical issue that was brought up at the board was the remuneration packages for chief executives when they leave. You may be aware that in the press recently there have been cases of chief executives retiring and taking substantial payoffs. Our board wanted to make sure that our contract didn't contain anything that could lead us into bad publicity. The board therefore reviewed the contracts of the senior management team and gave them a clear bill of health. Perhaps the weightiest subject discussed at board was the annual accounts. The group this year has shown a surplus of £10 million, which is an improvement on last year's performance where we produced only £9 million. The reason why the group needs to make such a big surplus is that it helps them develop new properties, and this is basically our goal. This is reflected in our very good performance in terms of allocation from the HCA. This year we got an allocation of over £9 million, which will help us produce in the next 3 years an extra 900 properties. Underpinning our ability to make such a large surplus is value for money. And as part of the value for money drive, at last night's meeting we agreed a new contract for procuring materials for our DLO. This should save us an additional £500,000 in the 3 years to come. Continuing the theme of value for money, we also agreed at last night's meeting that we would start an in-house building arm. This will enable us to build as well as develop new properties. Again, through this measure we hope to improve our performance in terms of building and finance. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you go to our website you'll be able to see further information about the items that we discussed at the recent meetings, including our performance, which as usual is very good. The other day I was cycling to work and I looked behind me and there was a heron following me all the way to work. I thought it was a bit strange, but when I got into work the police phoned me and told me I was actually being stalked.